Yeah, so people with demonic attachments to them, they have a stench on them. It doesn't smell good. Okay. And I remember one time I was listening to Dr. Joseph Chapelon, and he says you'll know when you come around these people that have demonic entities in them. He say they have a stench about them. He says they smell like a barbecue gone bad. Guys, I'm telling you, a lot of that stuff that Dr. Joseph Chapelon dropped on YouTube, they is not there anymore. I can't find it. It was a lot of interviews that he had did with Jeff Renz on the Jeff Renz show. It was just it's the subtle things, you know. A lot of times we look for knowledge and information. We think it's this huge cat that you letting out the bag, but it's actually the subtle things that be the most important things to know, because it's stuff that you encounter in your day-to-day life, just these subtle things. You know, he once again he says it smells like a barbecue gone bad. Now, people who have demonic entities on them, whether they got that entity from using spell work, right? Or maybe it was passed down through their family because their family's cursed, right? When the Bible said that Cain was marked, a mark can mean a lot of things. It don't necessarily have to mean a mole or a birthmark or something like that, or a beauty mark. There are a lot of marks. A mark could mean a stench about them. Have you ever had a friend, guys, that you knew, that you befriended, and you was around them for a while, or maybe you went over to their house when you was a younger or something, and you remember you walked into their room and you just smelled a stench that you wasn't familiar with, and it smelled like a barbecue gone bad? I think all of us who's somewhat awake have experienced this. And the thing about that stench is you can't get it off you. You think that person, if you just recommend the right kind of soap to them, or maybe if they go buy some new clothes, or take a spiritual bath, you think that stench will go away. It won't. It won't go away. Now, I personally have not had a chance to experiment with this personally, but this is what the Spirit is telling me, guys, based on the knowledge that I know about and smelling that stench on people. I have a strong feeling that stench don't go. I know it doesn't go away. I know it doesn't go away. Another thing I'm gonna say before I close this out is that, this whole thing with eating animal products. Joseph Chapelon said that it pollutes your body, and I told you guys, I said that I had 4 days in a row. I had ate some meat. Right, first day I ate some chicken, next day some fish, third day some lamb. I think fourth day I ate some beef burgers or something like that. Right, smash burgers. And then I quit, and then I stopped completely. And as that shit was exiting out of my body and out of my pores of my skin, I noticed I didn't smell too good. Or I would say, not that it wasn't that I carried a stench on me and anything like that. It was the fact that it just seemed like I got smelly. I was more smelly. You take your socks off and you can smell that, okay? Because that meat does not come out of your intestines. It stays there rotting inside your body, okay? Some of that stuff probably don't even digest for months or years, right? So I saw something the other day. I don't know if it was on YouTube. It was talking about how old people have a stench about them or something. Now, it's not that an old person would have a stench on them because they're old. If you think about years and years of eating meat, and that shit just being in your fucking colon and rotting, you have to figure that by the time you're an old person, and you can't take care of yourself as much as you used to, as far as drinking water on time or going to the bathroom and stuff like that, of course you're going to have a stench on you. Not only that, if you're messing with pharmaceutical drugs, right, stuff like that, oh, you're going to have all kind of demonic attachments. That's why I was joking with y'all a few months ago talking about I don't be trusting old people. I said, I don't trust them motherfuckers. I said, why you think they, those horror movies, you be seeing them motherfuckers walk upside down on the wall and all that shit. Them be the main ones that be having them demonic attachments to them. They show you that in the movies. Ain't nothing I'm saying. This ain't nothing I'm saying that's not true. So yeah, I mean, man, having a pure body and mind and soul, man, it requires a lot, guys. It requires a lot. But yeah. Say if you ever around a person with a demonic attachment entity in them, they will smell like a barbecue gone bad.